welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing kind of a random video, I would say, because it's not really beauty related or fashion related. It is pet related. So I'm gonna actually talk about what to expect when you get a cat. I know that when I first got my cat, he actually he's like actually bothering me right now, right baby? But I got my cat and I remember looking things up like a crazy lady. I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, is the way he's acting normal? Is what he's eating normal? Like, what do I do? So I'm just gonna talk about my personal experience. You better not think about jumping up here, Rocky. I'm gonna talk about my personal experiences with him. Cats have a really bad rep, but I personally think cats are amazing. They're independent, they're loving, and they're so damn cute. Like, I don't know why people would hate cats. First things first, meet my kitty. Look at the camera. This is Rocky. He is 2 years old. He turned 2 in July of this year. He is the absolute love of my life forever. He is the sweetest kitty. So loving. He was actually not rescued from a shelter, but he was, to me, rescued from a place that wasn't giving him the best love and was not giving him any attention. So I took him. Literally remember that day. He came and he was very scared. I knew it was normal, but he did not know me. Cats are very smell oriented, I guess you can say, and he didn't know my scent. So I remember I just kind of like would put my clothes around him or my hand so that he would get my scent and understand that this scent is a good scent. You know, you can go towards that scent. So it took him about 2 days, I would say, to kind of warm up to the house and the people in my house. I do live with my parents and my brother, so it was 3 other people that he had to get used to. So now I'm gonna tell you the things that I think are pretty important when it comes to owning a pet and what to expect so that you're not like freaking out if anything happens. So the essentials that you must have when buying or rescuing a cat is you need cat food. You need to have water, but that's like a given already. Thank God we live in, this country. And then also you need a bed. My cat personally hated his bed. He never like used it. I bought it for no reason, and now he's way too big for it. So I don't know, I guess a bed is good, but if you don't have a bed, then the way that I make him come to me, treaties. Weird. He knows what treaties are. He's coming. He knows what they are. Every time I say treaties, he knows where they are in the kitchen and he runs there. So Rocky actually does not eat any wet food. He is a dry food cat. I've tried to get him to eat many times. I even did little like treats around it so that he would like it. Does not want any part of it. What really scared me though was that Rocky got an allergic reaction to the type of food that we were giving him. We were giving him the indoor delights, I think, because he is only an indoor cat. He does not go outside. So we were giving him that, and then all of a sudden he started getting like a rash on the back of his neck, and it stayed there for a really long time. I would say close to a year. So what we would do is, I'll actually insert some pictures, but what we would do is we would tie a bandana around his neck so that he wouldn't scratch. He would always like let it heal like fine, and then as soon as it was scabbed and healed, he would just scratch it off. And obviously that kind of kept the process going and going, and it took longer than it should have. But what I feed him now is the MEOW mix dry food, and for treats also, he does not like soft treats. He likes crunchy treats. Also hydrate them. Make sure that they always have water in their bowl. Next up, what I have here in my book is waking up at 4 in the morning. So cats are not nocturnal, but they love to wake up early, and they love to make noise, and they love to make it known that they are up. So I had to slowly get used to this. He actually sleeps in my room, sometimes on my bed. sometimes on the carpet, but he sleeps here until about 4 in the morning. Every day, 4 o'clock in the morning, he meows, kind of starts like tugging at or like scratching my door, and then I have to let him out. He stays out there for about maybe 4 hours or so. Next, I have, they don't give you personal space. They love to be in your space. They love to be in your bubble. They want to be the center of attention sometimes when they feel like it. Obviously, there's times where he just goes under the bed, does not want to be bothered, leave me alone, bitch, I'm just trying to nap. That's some of his moods. But there's other times where I'm on the computer, on the laptop, and he's literally walking on my keyboard. So next up, I have here the neutering and nail cutting. For personal reasons, I decided not to neuter my cat. I have nothing against it at all. I think it is great for you to neuter your kitties, but I knew that my cat was gonna be an indoor only cat, and I really just couldn't put him through that. I can't. You know, it's like if you're a guy and you have balls, like just pretend like somebody went in your ball sack and just took them off. Like, no. I'm not doing that to my cat. Obviously, if he was an outdoor cat, it would be different. So I would say, you know, if you want to neuter your cat, do it. If you don't, I personally did not. He's doing great. Yes, he does spray though. That is the only bad part about it. His spray is not the scent of urine. It is more of a musty smell. One thing I do want to say about spraying though is that you really need to keep your house clean. You really need to wash your floors, clean everything out, because that smell does tend to stick around in your home, and obviously it's not a good smell. Make sure that his litter box is also clean. Okay, showering. So I only give him baths once a month since he is an indoor cat. He does not really get dirty, and I would say that he doesn't really get, you know, like a cat smell. He smells pretty good to me. I do have suggestions for if you don't want to bathe your cat. You can also buy the wet ones for pets, and it kind of just kicks away all of the bacteria, the main bacteria, obviously not all of it, and it kind of gives them like a fresh smell. I know how hard it is to bathe a cat. I personally hate it. I really try to put it off for as long as I can. He is insane in the shower. Insane. So every time I have to bathe him, I put on like a hoodie, like a big sweater hoodie, and then sweatpants, because it's like thicker material, so he can't really dig his claws in and get me. So that's one thing I've learned, to always wear a hoodie, because he will scratch the shit out of me and I will bleed to death. Another thing that I think is really important is to give your cat shots. He gets his shots every 2 years, so his shot is probably due this winter. I just give him the basic shot, the ringworm, I think, rabies, feline leukemia, things like that. I just give him the pack. I actually go to the mobile clinic that they offer at PetSmart. I think it's called like I Love My Pet, LUV. They go to PetSmart about like once or twice a month, different PetSmarts, and they kind of do like a mobile clinic there. He's only gotten shots once and he did pretty well. I know that there's some side effects to certain vaccines, but he did not react badly to them. I did kind of notice that he was really sleepy though, so I don't know, maybe your cat will do the same once you vaccinate him. But I do really recommend, like, to the fullest, like, vaccinate your pet. I don't know if you guys know, but there are certain diseases that we carry that you can pass on to your pets, also STDs. So lastly, I would just say love your pet. They do sense love. So I hope you guys enjoyed our video. We're gonna go now. Hey, he's being mean. Hey. He doesn't want it. But yeah, if there's any other suggestions you guys have for me, please leave it on the comments below. I have been getting amazing feedback from everyone on YouTube, and I really want to thank you guys for it. This marks my 1 month on YouTube, so trial month went well. I do think this is for me, so I will keep doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is his favorite flavor. Also the regular seafood one.